Right guys, so today, welcome back to another video. Now in today's video, we're basically going to be doing sort of a review of my year of 2017 as a whole, and obviously my first year full-time on YouTube. And it's been an incredible year, and I can't thank you guys enough, but we'll get into the sobby stuff later. You probably don't want to hear all that. But a lot of stuff that I've been able to do this year is because of you guys, and I want you lot to know that, because without you then there will be no me on YouTube pretty much. So before we get into this video, if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe. It really does help me out. We did hit 350k before Christmas Day, so it's amazing, awesome. Thank you very much for that. We're obviously pushing for 400k now. Any help towards that is much appreciated. But without further ado, let's just get into this whole year review of basically the main parts of what I can think and remember, and what I've got written down on my notes of what I got to do during 2017. If there is anything I have left out, it literally is just my memory. I've gone back through like videos and other stuff like that of what I've done throughout 2017. And I am grateful for everything I got to do and all the people that are around me. Theo, who helped me, well, has been helping me since I started YouTube. So a massive shout out to him. And everyone else. If I was to go through a list of names, it would go on forever. I definitely get those mid-roll ads in there. So let's just get on with the video. So for this first bit, I'm actually going to have to look at my phone for the sort of analytics. I actually started 2017 on 159,000 subscribers. Now in my first year, it's actually 11 months, but a year. That is incredible, like, incredible. In 2017, I gained 190,000 subscribers. Now, I'm not sure, that would be a little bit more if I was to do it now, but at the time of when I'd done this year in review, I actually gained 190,000, meaning overall I had 352,000 subscribers. 9.72 million views at the start of 2017 and ended on 26.1, which again is incredible, meaning I gained 16.4 million views. I uploaded 85 times this year. Now obviously 2018, hopefully I'm looking to upload at least 100 times. If not, I might even try and double 85. I'm looking to literally this year take YouTube by the cojones and just absolutely smash it, because sometimes I can take for granted what I do and I'm just sort of a bit maybe lazy, but that I'm changing my mentality. I'm going at it like nothing is going to stop me from pretty much doing what I love, and this is what I love, and luckily I get to do it as a job. Although I wouldn't call it a job, it's just a hobby that luckily I make money from. So that is sort of the analytical side. That's just how many subscribers and stuff I gained, what other like views I gained from it. From the period of January to March, obviously I can't really remember anything that significant. Something massive came about in March. Now that is the month I signed for #United, and we went on the America tour of USA. Theo will remember this if you watch the video. I always used to say to him, it's just before he even signed for #, that I wanted to play like a football game on YouTube, because it's quite hard to gauge how good someone is at football by just doing challenges. It's because obviously there's the editing side where you can sort of edit it to make maybe yourself look better, take the worst attempts of that challenge out, etc. So I always wanted to sort of prove myself in games, because realistically that's raw footage, like people are watching, and it really does show sort of what type of player you are in terms of football. And I don't think really I could have had a better start to my career at #. I scored 5 goals in the 4 games on tour, and realistically the whole thing, take away the # aspect, getting taken to America, which realistically I probably wasn't going to do anytime soon, and doing it with people like all the # lads, they're all great guys. So getting the opportunity to do that and kick off my YouTube football proper 11-a-side thing with # it's amazing, and I loved every second of it on America. fast forward 2 months. Now this is something that, again, I always wanted to do, especially since joining for hashtag, obviously. May was obviously a very, very good month for me. It was my 20th birthday, and also I was lucky enough to play in the Sidemen charity match. I did play in goal, and it's probably now maybe not made a name for myself in goal, but a lot of people do presume that I play in goal because I'm okay in goal and I've done it in a few videos, but I'm not actually a goalkeeper. How many times do I need to say it? But yeah, what an experience that was. I think it was 25,000 people showed up. I loved every second of that as well. Growing up as a kid, I always obviously wanted to be a professional footballer and play on the best stadiums. Lucky enough I got to do it there, playing for the Sidemen team now. Hopefully, I'm not sure whether there's going to be one this year. Hopefully there is, and hopefully if I get the call up again, maybe I'll be playing out pitch this time. Maybe up front or something like that. I didn't think I did too bad. I couldn't really do anything for the 2 goals that I conceded, and I didn't make any really bad mistakes, so not much I could do. Again, not a goalkeeper. Now, the next part is actually what happened the month later in June, and it's probably, in the grand scheme of some other things that I've got to do, it's not that great, but to me, as a Man United fan, and I have supported them all of my life, this was something very good, and luckily I got to work with Chevrolet. And obviously Chevrolet are the kit sponsors of Manchester United. So I spent the day at Old Trafford pranking a fan. I'll leave a link to that video down in the description if you haven't seen it. It's actually very, very funny. It went into like newspapers and stuff because me and Juan Mata and a few other people basically pranked a really, really die-hard like Man United fan. As I said, I'll leave a link to that video down in the description. Yeah, it was crazy. I got to meet Chris Smalling, I got to meet Phil Jones, I got to meet Juan Mata, and obviously all players that are playing for Man United, and I support Man United, so it's decent. It was very, very good. Now going back to my point with hashtag, my memory is terrible, but I cannot actually remember dates, blah, blah, but we've been all around the world pretty much this year. As I said, we've been to America, we've been to Serbia, we've been to Spain. We have done pretty much, not everything there is to do because there's a lot more left to do, but we have done a lot this year. We have done a lot, and I'm grateful to Spencer for obviously, without him saying, you know, if you want to come in the team, then nothing would have happened. I'm grateful for Seb, what a man he is. I'm grateful for everyone behind the scenes, Saunders, everyone who does the camera work and stuff, everyone who plans the trips, Mange, Dog, I love you all. So in August was actually a bit of a weird month, and that is actually when I got my first tattoo. This one, there we go. That was actually, I mean, I was always going to get a tattoo, but I thought, why not incorporate it into a video and make it entertaining for you guys? And that is exactly what I did. Another big point was the Wembley Cup 2017. Now, this is probably the best. That's probably the best overall day of the year, and probably in my life so far. Obviously, a lot of other things are going to happen in my life, which might be better, might not. But so far, that is definitely the biggest and best moment. Even if I didn't score, even if, maybe if we lost, it probably wouldn't be. But, I mean, we won, and it was actually ridiculous. The reason it probably made it better than the Sidemen match was I got to play out pitch. I obviously scored. We won. Overall, it was just the best experience. Like 35,000 people in Wembley Stadium. I remember sitting there last year, sitting next to Charlotte, Jamel, and Marksy, and me and Jamel looked at each other and were like, you know what? Next year we will be playing, and we luckily enough were playing, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. You see when I scored my goal, what an incredible moment it is. That lets me show you guys one more time, so I'll play the goal now.
Great ball forward. Great coverage. Charlie Morley sails through. Surely there. Morley gets on to be punished. It's bumped in the net. He scores one of the goals.
So that is the goal. Obviously, David James came out and absolutely clattered me. And basically, the reason everyone was laughing is because I'm so like gangly anyway. But when I went down, I actually put my arms in the air because it was a free kick. Like, it is a free kick. And realistically, he probably would have been sent off, or yellow card at least. But Yeah, I thought it was going to hurt. Like, I really did thought it was going to hurt when I hit the floor, and it didn't. So I sort of roly-polied out of it, saw, like, the goal and was like, bang. I've never felt how I felt when I scored that goal. Like, over to Spencer, because obviously he's been the reason that I, luckily enough, got to do all these things with hashtag. I've said it a million times before. It's overwhelming. It really is. Obviously, that is... We got this, the Wembley Cup winners. Well, it's just a Wembley Cup medal. We all get the same one, but that is a winner's medal, okay? Shut up. So after the Wembley Cup happened, we did obviously other stuff with hashtag, blah, blah, blah. But the next big thing, which was actually in November. I think it was November. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was November. And that was the hashtag United Awards. Now, obviously, we had to keep this quiet until it came out. But what a night again. I didn't expect to win anything at all. Obviously, I knew I was up for Fans Player, Goal of the Year, through watching the video. I think for 1 minute I'd actually win Fans Player of the Year and Goal of the Year. Absolutely ridiculous. Again, I cannot thank you guys enough for... I can't thank you guys enough for voting for me. Obviously, you guys were the ones who voted for the Fans Player of the Year, because you are the fans, and for the Goal of the Year. Extremely, extremely happy with that. Congratulations to everyone else who obviously won the other awards. Obviously Ryan, Dan, Scott, just to name a few. All very well deserved, and obviously 2018 is hopefully going to be bigger and better for hashtag. But that is all I actually have written down so far. If I have forgotten anything that you think is a standout memory from 2017, even if it's not for me but for you guys, maybe to do with me or something like that, then leave a comment down in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to read and reply to some comments. As I said, I'm definitely going to try my hardest to upload as much as possible during 2018. 2017 has obviously been the best year of my life, and I cannot thank you guys enough. The people who follow me, the people who subscribe to me on YouTube, who follow me on Instagram, who follow me on Twitter, the constant messages that I get from you. Although I may not reply to all of them, I definitely do read 99% of them. If I was to reply to them, I wouldn't be able to film. There's too many of you. So thankful for each and every single one of you. You mean a ridiculous amount to me. And I'll continue to record and upload good football videos. Hopefully get some new people on the channel. Theo is obviously back from injury, or trying to, but is currently like hipping it down outside. It's just that time of year, unfortunately. So football videos will definitely be coming. Again, I cannot say thank you enough to everyone who voted for me for the 2 awards. I cannot say thank you enough to everyone who has taken me through this journey of 2017, and hopefully 2018 will be bigger and better, and I hope you guys will be there with. Cannot wait for everything that 2018 is going to throw at me, because it's going to be unreal. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment as to what videos you would like to see next, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.